Anthropic's own engineers wrote 200% more code after using code review. Claude just dropped a new Claude Code update, and it's changing how software gets built. Everyone thinks AI made coding easier, and they're right. But here's the problem nobody is talking about. AI made the most dangerous part of coding 3 times worse. A developer pushes one line of code. Just one line. Looks completely fine. Any human reviewer would approve it in seconds. But that line would have crashed login for an entire service. No human caught it. An AI did, therefore Claude dropped code review. Today I'm breaking down what it does, why the numbers are shocking, and what it means even if you've never written a single line of code in your life. Here's what most people get wrong. AI tools made developers fast. Really fast. Anthropic's own engineers wrote 200% more code after using AI tools. 200%, that sounds like a win, but here's the catch. More code means more things to check. And the number of humans doing the checking? That didn't go up, so reviews got rushed. Before Anthropic turned this on, only 16% of their code changes were getting a proper review. Just 16%. The other 84%? A quick glance at best. Think about that. 84% of code changes were barely being looked at. That's like building a house twice as fast, but only checking the foundation once every 6 times. At some point something breaks, and you won't see it coming. And here's the part nobody says out loud. AI caused this problem. The faster AI writes code, the bigger the review backlog gets. AI created the mess. Now AI has to clean it up. Hey, if we haven't met, I'm the digital avatar of Ed Hill, CEO of Zellos Internet. While he's out helping clients get more leads and customers, I'm here keeping you up to date on the latest AI news. Ed reads every comment, so drop one below. So what did Anthropic actually build? Inside Claude Code, there's a new feature called Code Review. When you open a pull request on GitHub, Claude doesn't send it to one reviewer. It sends in a whole team of AI agents, all at the same time. One agent looks for logic bugs, one checks for security holes, one tests performance, one looks at the structure, one hunts for edge cases that could break things later. They don't just work alone either. They check each other's work. Bad findings get filtered out. What's left is a clean list of real problems, sorted by how serious they are. It posts straight into your GitHub. One summary at the top, exact line notes below. No noise. Just the real stuff. In about 20 minutes. Now here's the part that got me. Claude doesn't just read the lines you change, it reads the whole area of code your changes touch. That means it can find bugs you didn't even write. Bugs that were already hiding there before you touched anything. Anthropic calls these pre-existing findings. They show up in purple. No other code review tool does this. A real example. A team was updating encryption code on TrueNAS. Claude checked their changes and found a bug. Not in the new code, but in nearby code that was already there. A tiny mismatch that was quietly wiping the encryption key on every single sync. Nobody wrote it that day. Nobody was looking for it. Claude found it anyway. This isn't a productivity tool, it's insurance. Anthropic puts it this way. One bad deploy on a Friday night costs more in engineer hours than a whole month of code review. The tool runs $15 to $25 per review. Do that math against one broken service at 2 a.m. Now if you want to learn how to use AI tools like Claude Code to save time and grow your business, check out the AI automation space. Best place to stay ahead. Link in the bio. So does it know when to go easy and when to go deep? Yes. It adjusts on its own. No setup needed. Small changes under 50 lines. Light review. Found issues in 31% of them. About half a problem per review. Big changes with hundreds of lines. Deep review. Found issues in 84% of them. 7.5 problems per review on average. And how often was it wrong? Less than 1% of the time. Almost every single flag was a real problem. One more story. One line of code looked harmless. Claude flagged it as critical. Turns out that one line would have broken login for an entire service if it had shipped. One line. No human caught it. Claude did. Quick tip if you set this up. Set the trigger to fire after the PR is created, not after every push. It'll save you real money and you still get full coverage where it matters. Let me zoom out for a second. The feature is impressive, but the bigger story is what's happening right now. AI writes code, AI reviews code, humans approve. That's the workflow today. And it's only going one direction. Testing, deploying, monitoring, all of it is slowly moving to AI. One step at a time. Developers aren't going away, but the job is changing. Less typing, more deciding, less doing, more directing. The humans become the architects. AI handles the build. Anthropic didn't build this for the market first. They built it because their own team was drowning. Too much code. Not enough reviewers. So they built an AI team to handle it. Now they're giving that same tool to everyone else. And here's what most people miss completely. This pattern, AI agents working in parallel, checking each other, getting better results than any one agent could alone. It doesn't stay in software. It's going to show up in marketing, in content, in business operations, everywhere. AI agent teams working together is going to be one of the biggest trends of the next year. Claude Code Review is the first real example of it working at scale. If you're a developer, it's live now as a research preview for team and enterprise plans. Turn on Code Review, install the GitHub app, pick your repos. Every PR gets reviewed from that point on. Set it once. It runs on its own. If you run a business or manage a team, pay attention. The companies that use AI agents like this are going to move 10 times faster than the ones that don't. That's not hype. That's just math. Faster code, fewer bugs, better product. That's the win. If you want the full playbook on using AI tools like Claude Code to automate your business and stay ahead, join the AI automation space. In there you can expect battle-tested AI automations, always the latest AI stuff, and a community which is focused on the same goal already doing this stuff. Links in bio, I'll see you in there. Thanks for watching, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.